Hey guys, C-Days here. This is my third take because we just got an amber over last thing. So I guess that and it cut my video off. So we're gonna be reviewing two things. We're gonna be reviewing Razor Crest Arvada 7 variant. Box art's pretty good. Just got that silver outline. So micro squadrons, launch edition. Some Razor Crest. I don't like that backdrop because it has the Imperial class and then a few things. But I mean, this is a Kids Toy Series 1, so I can't really blame them. So I'm not going to. Then we got the Razor Crest on the side, which I love that box art. We got, of course, got a collectible blueprint, just very basic. The other Starship classes, which I own all of them except for, we're going to be reviewing those, except these two right here. So I still need to get those without that backdrop. So let's go. Let's get that box out of the way. So let's first do figures. First and probably least exciting is Mando. I don't know. He's meh. I don't know. So yeah, so that's just He's just another standard Mando. This is actually my first Mando from this line, so I guess I kind of like him. Articulation's pretty good on him. He just got the sitting like the average other figures in the line. The paint detail is pretty good, again. Next, and probably, if in my opinion, the most exciting is the awful Jawa, for its same articulation. He does have red eyes, so that's pretty good. Painted bandolier, sculpting's really good again on this figure. Next figure is going to be Queel, probably another potentially most exciting figure from this set. Very nice figure. Love this figure, honestly. And next figure from the set is technically not a figure, but it's the carbonite piece. I didn't do any in-depth on the carbonite piece, but very nice sculpting. It's not the same from the other set. It's the same from the other set. Of course, you can hook that in there, but I'm just going to count as a figure. So, let's go. So, the cockpit, of course, you can sit all three of your figures up in there. The cockpit's sculpting is very good in there. Like, it's really good. They got the competitive control panel, some control panels, you got some Mando seats, and you got two seats in the back, and you got the actual front of the cockpit's really good. Of course, you've also got your guns, which look really good. Under that, you got some really good sculpting on that. Under that, you got some really good sculpting. That on the other side of the gun. Then, of course, on this side, you can pull down that door. You got the yellow stripe. The other side for that, you don't have actually where you can pull down the door, but see, and you got that yellow stripe. Let me zoom out just a bit. Let's go down. You got some holes in the ship. See the Arvada 7, which means it's a little bit more damage. Let's go down and look at the landing gear. Landing gear is pretty decent. That's the main landing gear, and then you can pull out some landing gear on the front and land your ship, of course, but I'm just gonna have the landing gear pushed up for this review. Then on the bottom, you got some holes. The engines are really good, like really, really good. A hole in the engine, I'm guessing. And then you got on the back, you got that. And then on the back, you got that. Top, you've got all this nice detailing, and just so good. And then that's why I like this line so much. You can pull that off, and yeah. And then next, you've got some detailing right here, some little holes that you can see through that. Just really good front part. Let's go to our next ship. Inside, so of course you got the carbonite freezing. You got somewhere to store Mando's jetpack, but there's no Mando's jetpack. You got that thing that can hold your figure. This is a little bit downsized. Of course, you can push that off. You can pull that down. Pull that down. Of course, you can open up the cockpit. Pull this off. Yeah, like the stuff on this ship, the playability is really, really good. Pushing stick a figure in there like he's gonna get frozen. And sculpting on this ship is also really, really good. Like, sculpting's greatness. I should show you the armory stash. It seems to be black in there, but so yeah, the sculpting is really good. Let's get on to our next ship, which is probably, honestly, in my opinion, the more exciting out of the two, but the ship's still really good, and I recommend go picking it up. I think this is a Walmart exclusive, so go have fun, go and try to pick this one up. I saw it in stores, and then this one, my dad said, get it, so this is technically sponsored by my dad. So it's going to be the Slave 1. Very nice ship, honestly. So let's first get into the figures. There's actually no carbonite piece. So you gotta be tedious about getting these figures out, because they do like to go down into the actual ship, and then you have to get a screwdriver and unscrew it and get the figures out of the ship. That happened to me once, so let's get these figures all attached in. Let's get all their accessories and stuff. So first figure, and probably to me the most exciting, is Boba Fett. I just think this guy looks really good. This is the Book of Boba Fett, so this is the Book of Boba Fett. Slave 1, just really good figure. That jetpack looks really nicely sculpted. We should pull it off and put it under the armory rack. Got the little tag right there. very good figure, honestly. I love this guy so much. I think this is a great figure. So of course you go to the bottom, you got some detailings, just so good sculpts. Yeah, so that's a really good figure. Next figure, and probably both these figures on this set are very good, is Finnick. I love this figure. I don't know, it just looks so good. I like Finnick as a character, so I think there's a little black spot right there. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Sculpting's really good. Just really good. Of course, you can get her to sit inside the seat. The actual ship. Try to get her to stand on the side. Get her to stand. Let me just put her in my thing. Alright, next, now we actually get to the ship. First, this detailing is just spectacular. Push up the cockpit. You're gonna immediately get this really good. So you can land it, and it's gonna push these wings inside the cockpit like that. And then you're gonna push it up. It's gonna shoot out like that. It's really good. I like that play feature. And they could not work into the Lego variant, which mine, I'm not gonna be reviewing it because I don't know. And of course you can turn the guns. The interior is basically just this. Put this little weapons rack. The detailing on it is spectacular. It has so much scarring, weathering. It just looks so good. And of course, push that down like that. Like that. It just looks so good. I love the detailing on this. Like, the back is just so good sculpting. Push that down, and of course you can launch out like a proton torpedo. Push up the guns, which are gonna shoot at any incoming ship. And like, so the sculpting and detailing on this ship is so good. Like, you can see all the weathering, those scratches, scuffs. It just looks so good. And I love that feature so much. This is the scratching and scuffs. Now let's actually get to playability. You can move the guns any way you want. Sit your figures in that cockpit. And oh yeah, there's even more sculpting inside the cockpit, which is great. You also have a control panel, which I don't know if I can actually show. You got a control panel. Also, so the figures don't just come flying out, you got this and into the abyss. You got these little things right here. Be careful in putting them in there, especially Boba in his seat. And then, of course, you just got so much detailing. This thing looks so great. And I wish you could have actually took out the proton, but it's fine. You don't actually have anything to put in there, but it still looks great. Oh yeah, my copy came with this little mold over, but I can probably pull that off and it looks spectacular. It just looks so good. And then, of course, you can pull this down, pull this up, and have, like, figures walk through, which looks sick. I'm not going to actually clip it in because I just want to put it back down like that and land at your ship. Then you're ready for flight, but, like, oh, the ship's sculpting and just detailing. Like, this is a Walmart exclusive. Go pick this up. Like, this is great. Like, the sculpting on the ship, of course, you land and have your Boba Fett, and if you have the slave one, have your Mando and all them walking out. This just looks so good. This looks so good. So, like, Walmart has some of the best exclusives out of this entire line. I highly recommend this ship. Like, it's so good. So, yeah, so that's my kind of sort of smaller but bigger ship haul. So, if you liked my review, comment, like, and subscribe. My reviews on my rating on the Razor Crest is probably 10 out of 10. Rating on the Boba Fett starship, because of the inconvenience of getting the figures inside the ship. I know that's just a minor detail. I'm only going to tack off 1 point for that, because I'm just worried that some kid's going to drop their Boba and they're not be able to get him out. So I give him a 9.9, just because of that minor inconvenience. But the detailing on it just is so good. So, like, yeah, so purchase, if you have the money, purchase both these ships because they're so good. Like, and again, thanks to my dad for getting me these. See you in my next video. Bye.